Let's get it, man. Renegade Platinum. So we have 5 gym badges, officially defeated Crasher Wake. I believe my original goal was to... Let me fly. Yeah, my original goal was to finish the game by today. We'll see how that goes, obviously. But first thing I want to do is find the Pokemart. Let's upgrade our bag a little bit. So let's start with 30 Ultra Balls, just in case we want to improve our team a little bit. Hyper Potions, got 1 in the bag already. We'll do like 19, so we get 20 in total. 30 Hyper Potions. Revives. Let's do 6 revives. Everybody gets 1. Probably should get some those status items too, but instead I think what I'm going to do is do 20 max repels. Alright, cool, that should be good for now. Now we are headed back to Veilstone. We have a new level cap too, so actually, let's see, we're taking on, I think is it Jupiter or Saturn? Either way, I know we have a Team Galactic fight at some, or do we? Maybe we don't. No, I guess we don't. We do have Dawn at some point. That'll be fun. Her highest level Pokemon is 45, so we're going to want to level up a little bit there. Other than that... Oh yeah, we're heading to Celestic Town. I forgot about that. Okay. And then Cyrus, his highest level is 46. We're pretty good with around 45, 46 until... I think the level cap for this was 53, right? Pal Park. Okay, looks like we have a fight there. Level cap is around 48. Yeah, 48. And this is where teams start getting a lot stronger too, so that'll be fun. Then we get to the island. Again, 48, 49. Let's see. Iron Island storyline, of course, level 50. And then, alright. So, seems like we're okay right now for the most part in terms of training. How's the team looking? A little damaged, but yeah, let's head to, in that case, let's do Celestion, because we gotta go there anyways. Do a little bit of training, too, while we're there. Yeah, heal up. Nice. Alright. Head to Celestion. Doesn't really matter who I train first. We have level 45 training. Oh, what? Need to be the next gym leader first? I guess so. Alright, doesn't really matter what I use. Yeah, it's just Pedal Dance, little Healing Wish. 45. Alright, it's gonna faint itself anyway, so it doesn't matter. How many are left? 3 left? Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Mega Me's gonna level up anyways. Swap in Wukong. Oops. Five. 46. Alright. We're doing level 46 for everybody. I think that should be good enough. Igneo 45. This is the last one, isn't it? Alright, Igneo 45. You know what, actually, while we're here spending all this time, right, what I could be doing is item, give, and then we should have somewhere here, I need to organize my bag, XP share. What I can also do, too, to make things go a lot faster is, right, let's go item, give, and now I also have the lucky egg. Cool. So now, yeah, we'll get XP for Mahito, and when Krillin's in battle, we'll get more XP too. Go see Mahito level 45. It's called multitasking right there. Let's go Dragon Pulse. 46. Alright. Let's go to Krillin for the last one. Giving Drizzle to Blastoise is kind of crazy. Oh shoot, and this is where we Mahito evolves. Nice. Cool, so now we have a Metagross on our team. Not the best nature. I mean, looking at Metagross's base stats here, right? You don't really expect a lot of people to run special attacking Metagross. I personally wouldn't. Base special attack of 95 is not the worst, but I mean, I'm looking at that base physical attack of 135. Like, what are we doing? Also on Hammer Arm. No. I guess it just kind of forces us to run mixed attacker Metagross, but yeah, not exactly the best usage of Metagross. But we'll be alright. Having a Metagross on our team is better than having no Metagross on our team, I suppose. What's going on, Ninetales the Fire Fox? How we doing? Let's do level 35. I'll just protect while I heal pushes. I should probably not let Mahito get the XP then. That's fine, Mahito can be a little over-leveled. Or is he 45? He's only 45. Alright, we wanted 46 anyways. There's this. Yeah, there we go. Level 46. Mahito level 46. Who's left? Is it just Porygon now? Yeah, Porygon's last. Should be a PC over here, so I can just quickly go here rather than having to go in, like, you know, do too much with the item moving around. Just grab that, take, swap those around. I'm still running Magnet on Porygon 2. I did not realize that. Actually, I didn't even mean to give you that. I meant to, well, we took the XP share off, which is kind of what we wanted to do anyways. But what I did mean to do actually was go to Party Pokemon, and we want to give the Lucky Egg to Porygon so that he evolves a little bit quicker. And then we'll put away the XP share because we don't have a use for it right now. Alright, Lucky Egg acquired. We'll do XP level 35 for 1 should be good. Oh wow, yeah, that's more than good. Jeez. Okay. What move does one learn? Zap Cannon. Ugh, cool move, but does not have the accuracy to keep up. No, I did not want to do that. Yeah, good. Zap Cannon. Alright, last Chansey. I don't know, won't be able to Healing Wish. Just KO here. Alright. I'm looking at my bag now. I gotta see where to get the Eviolite. If I can grab an Eviolite, that would be also really nice. Is Eviolite even in this game? When was Eviolite introduced? It's possible that Eviolite is a Gen 5 item. In which case... Drats. Yeah, it's a Gen 5 item. Darn it. I guess worth checking if they had put it into this, but everything else does point to this being more or less a Gen 4 game, so... Yeah, no Eviolite. Okay, in that case, what did people used to run on their Porygon then? Did they just used to run, Maybe I'll look up how to get Dubious Disc then, if we have no reason to run Eviolite. Oh, it's in Veilstone City. Okay. In that case, before we head on to Solaceon, what I'm going to do is... What do I want to lead with? I don't know. Let's lead with, like, Krillin. Can't believe I'm running Fly Metagross too. That's so funny. But yeah, let's go to Veilstone. And I guess just start talking to people until one of them looks like they'll give me a dubious disc. I think we got the upgrade from somebody's house, so maybe this will also be in somebody's house. Might be in the Team Galactic building too. If it is, then that's fine. Oh no, there we go. Alright, dubious disc. And because there are no trade evolutions in this, we simply use our dubious disc. And we're going to evolve our Porygon 2 into Porygon Z. Nice. Zap, what is it with Porygon and Zap Cannon? No, I don't want to learn Zap Cannon. No, I hate no. Yeah, stop trying to learn Zap Cannon. Alright, so Porygon Z. Very fast, heavy hitting special attacker. But yeah, let's head on over to Celestic. Actually, I might not even need to go to Celestic. It might be faster if I just go directed this way. Go, max repel use. Alright, here. Secret potion, so now we can get past the side up. We also do, I believe, have the HM for the fog, because I think this area is like super foggy and that both lowers accuracy and visibility. But we'll see if we need to use it. I haven't double checked where to forget HM moves yet, which is also why we're stuck with Fly Metagross. Alright, so I gotta visit Cynthia's grandma in Celestic Town, deliver the old charm. We can do that. Alright, I still have our max repel on. What is this? Oh, we got another one. Nice. Here. Hyper potion. I guess I got rid of the fog that used to be all in this area. Not that I'm complaining at all. Alright, opening up with an ace trainer here. There's a nurse trainer who I believe will, heals us once we beat her. So let's see. Anticipating a grass type move here. I think I can probably safely go Wukong. A seed bomb, we're good. Oh, it's raining, isn't it? Was it the best idea to go flying though? That's okay. Starmie. And that's kind of on me because I'm pretty sure I did anticipate the. Am I faster? Yeah, I'm faster. Oh, no. Okay, I don't even have to beat her. Nice. Feel free to come back anytime. Even better. Alright, shoot, I was gonna say I can try to avoid this battle. I guess I can't. Ah, this is annoying. Alright, let me make sure that the Gliscor is... it doesn't matter if the Gliscor is or is not. Let's Yawn on Gyarados, and let's Leech Seed on Gliscor, because why not? Gliscor used Earthquake, okay. Bounce on who I can assume is Megami. Gliscor's also not Toxic Orb, so we'll Yawn. No, I won't Yawn here. I like taking no damage. So Protect. And then assuming that Bounce from Gyarados is coming, it might hurt a little bit. Oh shoot, wait, Earthquake. Yeah, we take super effective damage. That's not fun. Not what I wanted at all. But Gyarados is now asleep. In the rain, we can Water Pulse Gliscor, and then... Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't thinking about Earthquake there. I guess I'll go back to Megami. Yeah, neutral damage from Earthquake, get Gliscor out of here. I'm anticipating Victory Bell goes something grass type here. We also do have to do damage to Gyarados at some point. Leaf Blade, perfect. Have an air slash, and I'll do another sludge bomb here. Probably do a flamethrower and get the job done, right? Sludge bomb. Ampharos and Ursaring. Paralysis. Wait, how did we faint? Oh, that's annoying. Alright, let's do fake out on Ursaring. Oh, Dragon Pulse and super effective KO'd me. That makes sense. This battle's low-key hard. So we already used that. Let's go Rock Smash, take out Ursaring, and then try attack on Ampharos, because we should outspeed on both fronts here. Good work. Porygon also evolved. Porygon must still have that that lucky egg. That's why it's getting so much XP here. Alright, cool. Won that. I think for Porygon's item then, we get a Silk Scarf. Yeah, it is lucky egg. I was like, dang, you got what, like 1300 XP? Alright. Maybe we beat Porygon. No, don't beat Porygon. I need a better water type move. Let's leave Mega Me. Oh, great lead on Mega Me. Not quite as great of a lead on Xatu, but we'll work with it. Fuser. Oh my goodness. Yo, am I just gonna flinch the whole time? Alright, there we go. Insert. I'm surprised I lived that. Turbo Pass. Let's just Rock Smash. Okay. I wasn't sure because I knew Turbo Pass had pretty decent defense. Just wasn't sure how decent. Heal up. This is the area that you need the bike to get across, right? That's just an item, I think. This is where the actual battle goes on. Speed boost. There's a ninja guy right there. I'm not gonna worry about that item. One more old man. I'm gonna fight him, and then before I head on into Celestic Town, I will go heal, just in case we get jumped by like a rival battle or a dawn battle. All right, cool. That's done. Head back this way. Alright. Heading back over. What's up here? Oh, berries. Yeah, I'll take the Chesto Berry, why not? Citrus Berry as well, good to have. A Guava Berry, I'm blanking on what that does. Same with Wiki Berry. Are those like weakness berries, right? So they reduce the damage of attacks that you're weak to? I don't know. Either way, we've got our berries. Alright, this is a Dawn fight. I did not come prepared for this. Oh, she heals us anyways. Alright. Who does she lead with? Alakazam. Okay. Oh, that's not great. Never mind. I was gonna say, oh, she doesn't lead with Staraptor like our rival does, but yeah, this is also not favorable. Alright, Mahito. The Flash Cannon. I was gonna say it probably carries Shadow Ball. Ugh. Yikes. I don't really have like much of an answer to this. Not me to... It's so annoying how you can't go like up from run to fight. Whatever. You can go up from Pokemon to fight, from bad to fight, then run to fight. You don't. Alright, anyways. Shadow Ball one more time, please. Energy Ball. Wow, so she was really feeling cocky. Alright, Lopunny comes out. Lopunny carries Fake Out, right? Ice Punch. Alright, I'll take an Ice Punch. Well, we'll Fake Out. And then close combat the Lopunny. There we go. Yeah, I'm not even using the guide for this. I'm just going straight in. Vaporeon. Alright, sorry, I was responding to a group chat text. Vaporeon's not particularly heavy. But do I want to lock in a Petal Dance for free 3 turns? Yeah, why not? Why not? For the free KO, yeah. Oh, and a KO on Mamoswine, yeah. Good looks. That's fine, because we can even Sludge Bomb for the KO right here. Oh, unless Clefable carries Psychic. Alright, that's fine. Because what we're going to do is Bullet Punch, and that's GG's. Oh, no, there was one more. Torterra. Alright, Bullet Punch for the extra damage. Why'd you go Wood Hammer? It's like asking to get KO'd. Go in here. Kind of risky because Igneal in this game, they made Charizard Fire Dragon, so we actually no longer are immune to ground. But let's go with the Flamethrower. Some stab damage, super effective still. Beautiful. Alright, defeated Pokemon Trainer Dawn. That was fun. I wonder if that was a battle that you also didn't have to win, like that Aaron battle. I always feel like those battles that are like kind of like mid-dialogue, no option to like, you know, say if you're ready to fight or not. Those are the ones that you don't have to do, as opposed to like the gym leaders and stuff, you know, where you actually have to walk up to them and talk to them, and if you lose, you go back to the Pokemon Center and try again. Okay, so we're looking for Cynthia's grandma. If I recall correctly, she is in the ruins down here. Oh no, is this her? Or is this just an old lady NPC? Old spaceman in front of the ruins, saying he'll blow the town up with a bomb. Got it. Say less. Say less. Oh yeah. You heard that sound? That's the official theme for I'm Gone. Lady, I'm 10 years old. Why are you telling me this? I'm out. Audi 500, bro. I'm gone. No, ma'am. Nah, I'm playing. Let's go see what Cyrus is tweaking about, bro. Let's see what Cyrus is tripping about this time. You know, destroying the world, building a new one, blah blah blah. You know, I love the Gen 4 games. I love Team Galactic. I actually like Team Galactic a lot, right? I think as far as like Pokemon teams go, Team Galactic does a great job at like really raising the stakes. You know, like yes, if Team Rocket wins, it's not great that Giovanni is in control of the entire Kanto region or the world or whatever, right? Obviously, not great. But just in terms of like high stakes versus low stakes, you know, somebody would eventually step in if Giovanni was wilding too much, right? Yeah, Mewtwo's strong, but it's a lot of strong trainers, a lot of strong Pokemon. Somebody would have stepped in. However, if Cyrus gets control of, you know, Dialga, Palkia, or Giratina, and literally remakes the entire universe, that's kind of GG's, you know? Like, that's it. That is it. So yeah, Team Galactic has always been one of my favorites too for that reason, because it's like, wow, these guys are not playing around. You know, these guys are not... It's not a game. Alright, there we go. Cool. We fight Cyrus next. I don't believe... Or actually, do we fight Cyrus here? I think we do. Oh, this is Cynthia's grandmother. Okay, cool. Gave her the old charm. No, we don't fight Cyrus here. That Galactic guy was guarding, I think, if I recall correctly. I don't know. I don't remember. I guess we'll find out in a couple seconds. If we do fight Cyrus, our team is in mostly decent shape. But I think he kind of just monologues at us again, if I recall correctly. No, he's not even in here. Where did we run into Cyrus again, then? There's, Mount Coronet, right? Like the first time. There's supposed to be another Cyrus encounter. I thought it was here. I must be misremembering. Whatever. All good. What's going on, Vanny? Yeah, I'm misremembering. We don't talk to Cyrus here. Eterna City, I think, is where it is. When he comes... Is he there? No, we do talk to Cyrus. Okay, I wasn't tripping. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, I just had to interact with the painting on the wall first. I knew it. I was like, Cyrus definitely shows up at some point. Okay, yeah. I misremembered how it happened. For some reason, I thought that we battled him and all that. I guess not. He kind of just shows up here, gives his little monologue, and does his thing. There we go. I knew. I'm like, Cyrus is in Celestic Town. I thought it was a battle, so I was... Oh, if you feel that way, challenge me. Oh, who are you talking to, Cyrus? Challenge who? Who are you talking to, Cyrus? Challenge who? Challenge who? Oh, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I didn't misremember anything. I came smoke ready. Ain't no misremembrance. I came smoke ready. High key not smoke ready. Mahito is in shambles. This is like my #1 counter to poison types. That's fine. Probably is gonna run Leech Life and KO me here, so I'm just gonna Bullet Punch for the damage. Hypnosis! I'm also mad because if Hypnosis had missed, I would have lived, but whatever. It's neither here nor there. Porygon. T-Bolt should be enough. Of course I got poison, that's fine. Alright, Honchkrow. I'll T-Bolt again. Because Porygon's kind of a special attacking animal. 2 more Mons left. I don't know who else Cyrus has. I don't think I need Porygon anymore, though. I'll just try attack and then let it go there. Fake out, and... You went... Yo, don't offend me, bro. You went Swords Dance against an Infernape with a Weavile? Cyrus, you don't want to win this for real, man. Let's go Flamethrower. Turn up the heat a little bit. We are technically special attack beneficial nature, so this is still going to do a lot of damage. Cool. Alright, Cyrus is down. What's going on? Samir. Iris is a scary champion? Man, Iris is scary, I won't lie. Iris is tough. But listen, right? Listen. I grew up playing Pokemon Diamond, fighting Cynthia at 8 years old. No internet, no nothing. Not that the internet didn't exist, I just didn't know how to like use it to, you know, learn how to complete the game and stuff. I was going in raw, barely had a working knowledge of type. What were you doing? Yo, Cynthia fries me, bro. Cynthia said my own grandmother is in that cave with a 10-year-old and a super terrorist who claims to have a bomb. I, as the Pokemon League champion, strongest trainer in the region, should actually stay completely safe outside. Cynthia! I love Diamond, but I wish I had Platinum. Hey, I started with Diamond, so Diamond will always have a special place in my heart. But yeah, Platinum is like... I'll admit, Platinum is an improvement on Diamond and Pearl. Pal Park. Oh, Professor Oak is visiting. Cool. I didn't mean to trigger that dialogue again. I'm wondering if that's part of this story. See, it's been so long since I played Platinum, I don't remember this aspect of it at all. But now that we have the HM for Surf, what I can finally do is I can teach Blastoise a decent water type move. So let's go into our bag. Should be at the bottom. Surf 2, Krillin. And yeah, Water Pulse, you're out of here, unfortunately. Alright, so they said Pal Park. I can surf, though, too. So I'm wondering, should I just go take on the gym? I don't need to go to Pal Park, right? That's just for, like... That was a DS feature for getting games from Game Boy games. I don't think I actually need to go there. Anyways, let's fly on our Metagross, because our Metagross learns Fly. And head to Jubilife. Funny story, my Ruby copy I KO Groudon. Hey, you're good. You're good. Beat the Pokemon League and he'll reappear. That's like one of the first things I learned about Pokemon. Is that, because I've also accidentally KO'd legendary Pokemon before. One of the first things I've learned is that once you beat the Elite Four and Champion again, then they will reappear. I think they're actually even at a higher level than when you originally beat them too. Because they're what, level like 45, I want to say? When you encounter them in Ruby and Sapphire. I believe that once you beat the Elite Four, they then... I just got rid of Water Pulse to get the TM for Water Pulse. What are you... How ironic. I then believe that they're level 70 afterwards. I could be wrong on that, though. I know post-game legendaries are typically level 70. Got my first ever Shiny in Pearl. Gen 4 will always hold a special place. Hey, I got my entire Pokemon journey started in Diamond, so I definitely feel you on that. Gen 4 always holding a special place. I don't think anybody would ever argue that the Gen 4 games are like the best in the series. I mean, Platinum is great, but I think I'm old enough now, mature enough to admit that Diamond and Pearl definitely could have used some work. But a lot of that work was needed. Was done in Platinum, I feel like. Yeah, what Shiny was it? Post game is level 60 in Ruby? Okay, yeah, I stand corrected, level 60. But yeah, that's a thing across pretty much all Pokemon games, where if you accidentally KO a static legendary encounter, not even just static, if it's roaming too. So think like Latias, Latios, Creation Trio. No, not Creation Trio. Lake Trio, and also not Lake Trio, just Mesbrit. So Latias, Latios, Mesbrit, Cresselia, all those Pokemon, if you accidentally KO them, then beating the Elite Four will reset that. What's going on, Owen? Welcome back. Hope your vacation was cool. Hope it was relaxing. Spent some good time doing some fun things. Alright, we're going into... I'm on guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty though. Are we for real? Are we really doing this? Are we really doing this? Also, who is this guy? While you're waiting for me to get some water, go visit Pal Park near Sandgem Town. Dude, are you starving yourself for a corporate check? Are you promoting Pal Park and part of your deal is that you have to starve yourself or dehydrate yourself, right? He said, I'm thirsty, man. I wish I had some water and nobody gets through until I do. First of all, why is that my problem? Second of all, right? Why I gotta visit Pal Park before he's no longer thirsty? Alright. Let's go ahead and toss on that Max Repel again. Alright, Pal Park. I really don't remember this much about Platinum, so I don't know if this was added in or not. Maybe not. I don't really care. Oops. It's Petal Dance. Got Floats like it's Ice Fang. Confused after 2 Petal Dances. Megami, come on, man. Lock in. Alright, there we go. Yeah, let's forget move for Synthesis. I feel like Synthesis will be good. Leech Seed, I feel like we don't get quite as much use out of. Plus, you know, once you KO the target, there goes your seed, so... Alright, about 221. I'll probably battle this guy, because why not, or not. Protein. Is she a trainer, or is she going to heal? Nice. Get that heal real quick. Miss. Appreciate it. This item right here. Ultra Ball. This isn't Pal Park, but I'm curious as to whose house this is. Today's number is 28. Show me Pokemon level 28. If you can, I'll reward you. No. No. What do I look like? Max Repel again. Might have to fight this trainer right here. Whatever. I didn't even try to avoid her. Vileplume. I'm annoyed with both how much damage that did and the fact that I got poisoned. But let's try out Surf now. Dude, is every... Alright. What is the RNG on that? Rain boosted Surf was not enough. Tracks. Let's see if Bullet Punch is. Yeah, fake up. Fair. Dude, alright. Is every secondary effect just, like, happening? Oh, nice clutch Mahito. Alright. Let's, do I want to just try to make it to Pal Park first and then heal? Let's do this. I think I have an antidote. No, I'm not going to use the antidote. I'm going to let Igneel survive on 1 HP. And then after that, I'll use the max potion. Rather than use the potion just for poison to take effect anyways. It's taking forever. Alright, poison faded away. Now all we gotta do is go to our healing items, and I'll use my super potions first. And we'll use... Do I have a full heal or anything? Kind of don't want to use a hyper potion for 101 out of 141. Might just kind of tough it out here. But there's Pal Park right there, like literally right up the stairs. Can I go around this guy? No, I gotta battle somebody. That's fine. Claydol. Grass Knot should do the job here. Yeah. Charizard. You know what? I'm feeling confident. Let's go for a Sludge Bomb. I think I can live a Flamethrower. Let's go. All right. Now. Dragon Battle, question mark? Oh, you were not gonna go Dragon Pulse up. I hate when they do that, bro. Why would you? That's annoying. Because you know you were not going to go Dragon Pulse onto Venusaur. You were going to follow up with a Flamethrower. That's some nonsense. Just for that, I'm sweeping your whole team, yeah. I was gonna make it a fun battle for him, but just for that, I'm sweeping his team. Oh, shoot! There's a rival battle. Please heal first. Please heal me 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 first. Oh, okay. No. Not here. We battle him at the city. Right. Yeah, we battle him in Conalave. Not here. Cool. That's fine. In that case, I think I'm just looking for... We gotta like talk to 2 people up here, and I think battle them right here. First thing I'm gonna do though, before any of that, PC healing method. It existed all the way up until I think like Gen... I don't know, it might still exist. No, I don't think it exists in Gen 9. But basically what the PC healing method is right, you take a Pokemon like Metagross. Oh, now it's healed. Well, you see it's paralyzed, right? Paralyzed at the moment. And then put it right here. Party Pokemon, bring it back. Paralysis gone. So yeah, there was a mechanic in earlier Pokemon games where as soon as a Pokemon was put into a PC, it was completely restored to health. So, you know, HP, PP, and status. And so if you didn't have access to a Pokemon Center or healing items, what you could always do was go and heal your Pokemon like that. Let's also... Oops. Pokemon. Let's also heal up Megumi. And Krillin. Yeah, they changed it in later games, obviously, because you can access your PC from like anywhere in the menu in later games. And kind of makes things like, you know, like the Elite Four, for example, really, really easy if you can access quite literally every Pokemon that you've ever caught. Did I see a Metagross use Fly? Hey! What's going on, Brandon Tepig? What's going on, Air Hoggy? Yeah, you unfortunately did see a Metagross use Fly. When I got the Fly TM, the only Pokemon on my team that could learn it. So this is a team that I've been rolling with pretty much the entire run, right? These are the first 6 Pokemon that I got, with the exception of like an Eevee that I got that I ended up swapping out. Just because I didn't have a use case for it at the time. But yeah, the only Pokemon on my team that can learn Fly were Charizard and Metagross, and Charizard is Modest Nature, so it weakens its physical attacks. I just felt like, you know, Metagross, while it's very unconventional, having a base attack stat of 135 meant that it might be able to make a little bit more use out of Fly than Charizard. Also, in this game, in this version of Platinum, Charizard is Fire and Dragon, so we wouldn't even get stabbed from Fly either. So actually, Metagross, like, objectively is a better user of Fly in this than Charizard, as crazy as it sounds. But yeah, that is far from actual Pokemon advice. Kids, never teach your Metagross Fly in a real playthrough. Oh, wait, what did he say? Oh, he's watching the, okay. He said you were close. I thought he asked me a question and I got it wrong. I'm like, hold on. Don't play with the knowledge, baby. Don't play with the knowledge. Oh, he's watching the catching show, yeah. Pal Park was really cool. For those of you who have never played the Gen 4 games, basically, the Nintendo DS, right? So the DS, like the DS and DS Lite. I don't think the DSi, and I know the 3DS doesn't have it, but the Nintendo DS and DS Lite, so those are the first 2 DS systems that Nintendo released, they had like an under area, like an under cartridge slot right under it. So you put your DS game in the top, right, top cartridge slot, put in, you know, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. On the bottom, they had a Game Boy Advance cartridge slot. And so the way that it worked is if you had a copy of Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, or Leaf Green, you could plug one into the bottom of your DS and you could unlock a number of different features in your Gen 4 mainline series game. So one of them was where we are right now, Pal Park. You could transfer Pokemon from those Gen 3 games to Gen 4 and catch them in Pal Park. 100% catch rate on every Pokemon, so it was really cool. You could, like, you know, if you had like a Rayquaza and Emerald, transfer it here, go to Pal Park, and you're like running around in the grass, wild Rayquaza appears. Other features include access to the national dex. So there were some Pokemon that could only be accessed by having like a copy of a certain game inserted into your DS while in certain areas, and then, you know, running around trying to encounter it. So yeah, it was pretty dope, pretty dope. And then, right, just to top it all off, in addition to having those features in game, you could also just play your DS game or your Game Boy game on your DS. So it was pretty dope, right? You could do literally everything between generations 3 and 4 all in one system. Yeah, DSi didn't have it, and 3DS didn't have it. Just DS Lite and original DS. All right, so that's done. Should be able to go to Conalave now. Let's fly this way. Oh right, yeah, I can fly to Pal Park, right? I've unlocked the. Okay, just wanted to make sure, just in case I needed to come back here. Let's fly to Conalave, or fly to Jubilife, surf to Conalave. And this way, I might need to use my repel. Actually, I won't use my repel, it's a short distance. Alright. Again? Look at that fancy Pal Park. I did! There's nothing there. This guard, bro, he's on the Pal Park payroll. Keeps running promo for them and won't let me through until I visit. You know me? You are Malk. We've heard rumors about you. Word is you're a hotshot trainer. Oh, I have to participate in a catching show. Okay, cool. So I guess you'll get to see how Pal Park works even without me having, you know, a Game Boy game tour to show. No, yeah, I did. I don't get to do a catching show. Yes. All right. So what do I have to do? Do I have to watch a show? These guys know what I have to do? Oh, they look important. Hold on. Oh wait, these are the they're from Unova, right? Isn't Caitlyn? Isn't she the Unova Elite Four member? Hold on. The Psychic type one, right? Elite Four Caitlyn. Oh, I'm so good at Pokemon. I'm so good at knowing my Pokemon. Yeah, she's a Psychic type Elite Four from Unova. Dark. Is he just the Dark type Elite Four? I mean, his name is Dark. I don't remember him at all, actually. So I'm not that much of a Pokemon nerd. Not as much as I would like to be. I know, he's just kind of her associate. Okay, type beat. Maybe a hot take, but since the DS or whatever. Yeah, it would be cool if they could have done that, right? If they did like backwards compatibility and stuff. I think that would be really cool, honestly. And I think that they should too. I mean, obviously, at the time, I get, technology was only advanced so far, right? So like, you just simply could not. Not without paying, a bunch of people a lot of money and spending a lot of time to try to figure it out. But I feel like now, I mean, especially, right, we have Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Nintendo Switch. Outside of, some people might just want that, like, original experience. I don't see a reason why there can't be, some sort of post-game that expands a little bit more beyond the classic version. Because number one, that's really cool for the players. Like you said, right? Imagine like a Tepig in Gen 4 or something like that. So that's really cool to see how all the generations and regions connect. And number two, for Pokemon, they can make a lot of money, right? Because what you do now, if I'm Game Freak, if I'm the Pokemon company, and we do this idea of like backwards compatibility between older and new generations in terms of like Pokemon being there and stuff. If I'm Nintendo, I'm telling my team, my manufacturing team, I want you to make a whole bunch of OG copies of Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, what's going on, Nicole? Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, all that. And I'm not giving them any sort of backwards compatibility. Reason being is I know that there is a good amount of Pokemon fans out there who would pay boatloads of money for a so-called, OG copy of those original games. So if I'm Nintendo, I'm releasing, maybe a newer version that has more compatibility with newer games and systems, and then remanufacturing the old cartridges and charging people like $300, bro, for like Steadfast, of course, Steadfast, charging people like $300 for a copy of Fire Red. That being said, Nintendo, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Like, I know I said that people will pay for it. Please act like you love your fans a little bit more than you do. I could have used Fly. Why did I Bullet Punch? That's why I Bullet Punch. In fact, with the defense drop, Bullet Punch should KO here. Nice. Who am I even fighting? Oh, Drachev. NXT, the team of Ampharos, Delcatty, Makuita, Natu, Snorunt, and Zubat. Solid team. Solid team. Delcatty. That's a Pokemon that doesn't get a lot of usage, I feel like. Stone Edge, so you just had no counters to the water type Entei. I don't think Entei even gets any. Does Entei even get like Wild Charge? If it does, I don't think Wild Charge exists in this gen. Oh, you would full restore. Also, how is Entei survive? What is my nature? I need to check the nature on Krillin, because I have a hard time believing that Entei survives a rain boosted Surf. I know I'm a couple levels lower than it, but like, are we for real? Like really? Really? Withdrew Entei. Alright, so he has some survival instinct. Fortunately, not that much, because Alakazam is still going crazy. Okay, Energy Ball. Swap into... I think he should be in Bullet Punch range now. Nintendo would get even more hate. Oh yeah, they definitely would. They definitely would. I'm not saying I want them to do that at all. But I think they could, and I think they can make a lot of money from it. That's me taking off my my fan hat and putting on my business hat for a second. But yeah, personally, I would just be good paying normal or lower price for older games. All right, there we go. All right, Entei's coming back out. See, it has Stone Age, so I'm a little bit hesitant to send out Igneel. Yeah, we're good. It's taking some damage. Yeah, there we go. Star Raptor. Are you gonna Brave Bird or Close Combat me? Brave Bird. My only Brave Bird resist is Mahito. Does it not show nature on here? Guess not. Alright, doesn't show nature. I can check Pokemon DB, but I'm like 99% sure that Porygon's base speed, Porygon Z's base speed is lower than, or no, higher. I think Staraptor is pretty, it's not like slow, but I don't think it's known for being like absurdly fast either. But let's check Pokemon DB. Alright, Porygon Z, 90. Staraptor base speed, 100. Darn it, I thought I was faster. Okay, do I live a Brave Bird? With 3 Mons left on his side, I don't know if I want to risk it. But I don't have a Brave Bird resist either, you know? Let's yawn and see what happens. Let's hope that we live a Brave Bird, yawn, protect, and then we'll have a lot safer of a switch. Darn it. Okay, plan for this, because he... Fake out. I know we're faster here, unless he were to be speed beneficial nature. If he's speed beneficial nature, we might be in trouble. And actually, I'd rather not find out the hard way. Let's do this. Let's send in Mahito. Yeah. I just sacrificed 2 Pokemon for no reason. I should have sent in Porygon after Krillin fainted and then cleaned up with T-Bolt. Oh, I forgot that Staraptor got close combat, actually. Maybe it was a good idea I didn't send in Porygon off rip. Okay, let's... I don't even know what I'm going to use here. Probably has Bullet Punch. No, it doesn't have Bullet Punch. Hammer Arm. This guy's running Hammer Arm on his Metagross. Okay. That's fine. Flamethrower. Metagross does get Earthquake, so that might cause problems, but not too many problems. Zen Headbutt. Yeah, wrap it up. Oh, that actually did a lot. Hold on. Good level up for Igneel. Alright, and Empoleon. See, I don't know. I hope these battles aren't back-to-back. If they are, I'm kind of screwed. But that's fine. Either way, GG's. This guy. Fight. Fight. Why does she keep saying fight? She's tweaking, bro. Lady Caitlin's psychic powers. The intensity of our fight must have stimulated her latent talent. Man, talking about some Lady Caitlin's psychic powers. I know it's a Pokemon world and all, but boy, that girl is neurodivergent. Take her to the psychologist, bro. Get her diagnosed officially and treated. Talking about some... Alright, we got the T for that guard. Talking about some, oh, it's her psychic power. Yo, that must be terrible, bro. Imagine, like... Imagine you live in the Pokemon world, right? And you actually, like, have a condition that, like, maybe it's not, like, you know, super drastic or life-threatening. But, like, you need, like, actual medical attention, bro. Like, imagine Caitlyn, right? And she repeats words and starts freaking out whenever she gets too close to Pokemon battles. Everyone talking about some, oh, she got psychic powers. Bro, that girl is not okay. Like, there's not, I'm not saying there's something wrong with her, but, like, get her evaluated. Yeah, give me that T, man. Okay. Now, I know we have a rival battle at some point in the city. I don't remember if it's before or after the gym leader, and I'm inclined to say it is before. That being said, knowing that, right, if our rival is going to open up with Staraptor, I am going to open up with Porygon. I believe we do out-level here. But let's head on over to the gym and see what we can do with that. I'm going to save beforehand, too, just in case. All right, it is before the gym. Just in case the game lets us keep going if we lose, because, you know, we don't accept losses around here. But let's see. Sorry, this is work. I'm just checking something very quickly. So yeah, he opens with Staraptor. We knew that. We're smart. I think I can live a close combat because it's not stab. And you went Brave Bird. Alright, well, that's fine. And I was wrong about it anyways, so I guess that didn't matter. Let's go Dragon Pulse. What is the Staraptor? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Hello? Hello? Jeez, what? Alright. Force Palm, interesting. You weren't gonna go for the grass type move, you were gonna go for Force Palm. That being said, Force Palm has a chance of paralysis, and I don't want to get Infernape paralyzed. Ah, this is Gen 4, Spore affects grass types. Boo. Dude, Breloom must have been like really? I'm glad I didn't play competitive back in Gen 4. Spore affecting grass types, Thunder Wave affecting electric types. I think the only types that weren't affected by their respective type status move were fire and poison. So fire type's still gonna be burned. Poison type's gonna be poisoned. Alright. Okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense what with the it makes sense with the rain, reducing everything. Alright, Mahito, you are the last hope of the team. Up against Snorlax. Ah, alright. Alright, I'm gonna fly to see what Snorlax does here. Oh, really? You're gonna set up on me? It's the... Really? You're setting... Dude, it's the last Pokemon. Really? Like, are we actually for real? We're for real. You're... Really? Wow. Okay. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. No, no, no. Bet. 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 Watch. Take me back to Conalave immediately. Alright, he opens up with Staraptor, right? Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, skip all that. Air slash missed. Okay. Okay. Of course it did. But Stone Edge lands. Yeah, yeah, no, no, no. Stone Edge lands, but air slash misses. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense, actually. Makes like a lot of sense, you know. I'm always saying, you know, it's better for the 95% accurate move to miss than for the 70% accurate move, because you know that just makes perfect sense, actually. Alright, how did it? Alright. So I'm just gonna get low rolled forever, huh? I'm just gonna get low rolled forever, huh? Really? 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 Okay, 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 okay. Okay, is it, like, are you getting more health as you, like, I'm confused. Are you getting more health as your health gets lower? I don't get it. Explain it to me. Explain it to me. And we're gonna lose to Heracross here. Igneal, I can't believe you missed the air slash, bro. Like, I know it was sash, so it wouldn't have made much of a difference anyways. And why do they keep dropping us off at Jubilife City Pokemon Center? There's literally a Pokemon Center 40 feet from where we're losing at. Alright. So he's going to Flash Cannon, or no, he's going to U-turn into his... Arcanine, right? So what I'm going to do, anticipating that... Actually, the smart move might have been to send in Krillin, but it's okay. Now we're going to Surf. He E-speeds, thinking he's got something. Breloom comes out. He's going to Force Palm. Stone Edge is fine. Alright, Staraptor. Oh, okay. Crazy play here. I'm going to stay in, and y'all will see why. I'm going to let Brave Bird take away, like, a cute... Oh, they gave Staraptor Rockhead. Or Reckless or something, didn't they? Alright, let's take a look at the Renegade Platinum documentation and see what the ability changes are. No, Reckless. That's what it has. Not Rockhead, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not. Am I tripping? No. No, I'm not. The way that Reckless works is it powers up recoil moves. It doesn't get rid of recoil. Why did you not take recoil from Brave Bird on a full HP almost Venusaur? Okay, cool. No, that's great. That actually makes perfect sense to me. So you keep the damage boost from Brave Bird that Reckless gives you, but you don't take recoil damage. No, that's fair. That's not only fair, but that just makes sense, right? Because when I think of the word reckless and people that are reckless, I think of no repercussions or consequences also. Yeah, no, sure. Sure, cool. Why not? Why not? That's actually so ridiculous that you take no drawback Brave Bird. Okay. Like, alright. Oh, now you take recoil. Okay. Now you take recoil. Cool, cool, cool. I don't know if the devs of this game know it, but recoil is supposed to be proportionate to the amount of damage dealt. But, whatever. Let's go Porygon here. Heracross comes out. He's going to close combat for sure. Go Igneal, who does outspeed. Nope, because he's faster than Igneal, right? Yeah, of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? Alright, Wukong come out. Wukong, you're faster. I love how you live that. I love how you live that. Which, to be fair, is partially my fault because of Blastoise bringing out the rain. And therefore, we no longer are capable of one-shotting Heracross. I'm not even going to ask how it survived that. I'm just going to send in Porygon to end it here. There we go. Hyper Beam? No. Maybe. Don't give up on Hyper Beam. Let's forget Recover. I feel like we don't ever use it. Alright. Cool. Defeated the rival. That was an annoying fight. Dude, in what world does reckless mean no recoil? That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I know Rockhead exists, right? So like no recoil recoil moves already exist. Oh, did I just reload my save state instead of... Oh my goodness. Alright. That's great. In a genius move, I just loaded my save state instead of saving it. So I guess we're doing that fight all over again. Staraptor. Alright, well we know that Staraptor is going to take just no damage. Go. Arcanine comes out again. Close combat Arcanine, why not? Few options here. I really didn't want to sacrifice right there, if I'm being honest. Go. Alright, Snorlax, Lastmon. And I'm just gonna troll here by... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say we could spam Smokescreen on Snorlax, whatever. Alright, well now that we know his secrets and how his team works and everything, he doesn't scare us. So, that was done. Let's do one more save. Alright, cool. Now I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center so I don't have to do that anymore. There we go. Alright, now let's go back. Adding cheats? What do you mean? Oh, we got to go to Iron Island, right? Yeah. Talk to Eldritch. He's a sailor at the port. The library. There we go. Alright, to Iron Island. I think we also have to team up with that guy that gives us the Riolu, right? So let's see. I gotta do some training too. Team below level 50 at this stage in the game is not... Oh, well there's a gym leader. He defeated my son. Oh, I forgot that him and Rourke are father and son. Yeah, I totally forgot that. Come see me when you're done exploring. So that really just means, you know, yeah, talk to this guy. Riley, that was his name. Challenge me to a battle. Sure. Sure. And of course I lead with Metagross. Why are you even leading with an Absol? Who has an Absol in the Sinnoh region? Also, yo, I know that there's a high critical hit rate. Infernape, bro. Look at me, dude. We can't be letting Night Slash do almost half. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I know it's stab, right? I know high critical hit ratio. I know Absol has decent attack stats. It's a little crazy to me. I won't lie. Alright, anticipating. Dragon or flying here. Flying type move. Cool, we're good. Sure, yeah. That's like why not? Why wouldn't you, right? I don't think I outspeed Salamence, so I'm kind of hesitant to send out Igneel here. If I could find the TM for Ice Beam, and I'm pretty sure I know where to get it, I would teach it to Krillin. Don't have access to it at the moment. Alright, flew up again. Cool, cool, cool. Lucario comes out. Let's see, Igneel. Okay. So is every Pokemon just faster than mine? Do I have the slowest team in the Sinnoh region? Is that what's going on here? Like, I really don't get it. I really don't. Like, alright. Yeah, I guess I just have the slowest team in the Sinnoh region. Cool. wants to learn Slack Off? Infernape? Yeah, buddy. Give up on Slack Off. Guts to Ursaluna. That's like the last thing I want to deal with right now. Not Ursaluna, Ursaring. And slacking. Okay. Stand corrected. Slacking is the last thing I want to deal with right now. But actually, slacking's not difficult. Kind of wishing I still had my Protect user for this. But we have our methods. It's close combat. Loafs around. Should have checked how many more Mons he had left in total. Oh, just this. Alright, we're good. Alright, cool. A little unprepared, but still made it through, and he heals for us. Yeah, now we have to, similar to when we were with Cheryl in Eterna, right? Don't we have to... Or maybe I was wrong. I thought we had to explore with him and, like, help him do whatever, but maybe not. Let's grab these items real quick. Kind of want to use a repel, but I don't think I need to. I don't feel like battling that person. Maybe I will. Because I did say that we were kind of underleveled. And while there is the chancy level up always available, real battles build character. I forgot me first was a move. Magnet pull. Okay. Protector. So if we got a Rhydon in here like that and wanted a Rhyperior, do I want a Rhyperior? Maybe later. Alright, I think I've seen all I can see wild Pokemon wise. I'll grab this item over here. Grovyle, interesting. Okay. Alright. Talk about a low roll, man. Sableye. Bye. Oh, Mawile. Another cool Pokemon. I know I should use repels, but when everything is sped up, it feels kind of pointless, you know, like a wild encounter takes very few seconds to get through. There's this guy. Oh, okay, so yeah, we do team up. I thought so. Alright, heals us if we get hurt. And so does she. Alright, because I'm not waiting for 2 Pokemon to be thrown out of their Pokeballs, let's just go ahead and pop our Repel here. And now any battles that we do are trainer battles. I actually don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I don't even remember what he said. He just said something about the Pokemon here are, I don't know, aggressive or whatever. I'm sure I'll have to battle some sort of duo somewhere. Alright, ace trainers are usually a good sign that we're progressing where we want to be. Alright. temporarily get healed. Oh wait, no, it auto heals you, right? You don't actually talk to him to get healed. Yeah, alright, auto heal. Fine with that. Oh, of course Team Galactic is here. When are they not? Alright, Golbat per ugly. Start by... Oh wow, double KO turn 1. Let's go, team. Alright, well, smart enough to know that this is a pretty bad situation for Mahito. Nice jump kick. Good call on the flamethrower. Alright, I'm gonna pop a yawn here. Don't need Rain Dance because we get Drizzle. Lucario's been cooking with that high jump kick, I won't lie. There we go. Alright, Team Galactic is down. HM for its strength? Question mark? I think? I don't remember. Alright, either way, Propulse effects were off. And then I think that's it for the Iron Island storyline, yeah. Must have missed that when I first went in. Cool, that wasn't too bad. Go talk to Byron, tell him that we're all done and that we're ready to take him on to the gym. Sail back to Conalave. And yeah, team should be healthy anyways. Team is healthy. Alright, let's head to the gym, because, like, yeah, why not? Pokemon Gym, Conalave City Gym right here. This is the one with the elevators and stuff. This gym, if I recall, isn't, like, really difficult at all, in terms of, like, the trainers or anything. I'm gonna try and see if I can remember the right ways to go. Alright, so you get here. This one, I feel like, no, I feel like that'd be too obvious. Because this gym is... Right, every gym is designed for you to fight as many trainers as possible while looking for the right way to go. The trick is that there's usually one way to go, right? Go here, down there. This guy I think is unavoidable, it's fine. I don't know what else I expected, actually. That makes sense. I sent out a fire type, he sent out a water type, he used a water type move. That one is on me for not better predicting. Nice paralysis. Here. Alright. We have Charizard leading, right? Yeah. I think I'm okay with that for now. Just to make sure I'm going the right way. We go here, right? And I think it's that one right there with the construction guy. Yeah. Pokemon gyms are always fun. It's always like a combination of like knowing that you're supposed to be following the trainers, but also you don't want to like follow the trainers too perfectly. Because then you just end up doing a bunch of unnecessary battles. Let's see, if I go here, then I can go there. I'll fight this guy, why not? Guess that's why not. I would have gone Psychic if I known that I would live Dark Pulse. Okay. Kind of a predicament here now, aren't we? Never mind, we made it. Alright, let's go in here. Temporarily use a revive. Alright. I'm gonna go heal. I guess there are more trainers in this gym to fight than I thought. I thought that it was a lot less and that I could kind of just like choose the right panels and get there in only a few battles, but yeah, clearly not the case. Which is whatever. Head back that way. That way, right? Yeah. So I actually don't care about that guy at all. Alright, quick heal. Then we'll be back for the rest of the trainers plus gym leader. Nice. Like back over there. And then this guy we avoid over here. And down around him. Her. I like that nobody's steel type Pokemon in this run have sturdy, so I am in fact able to OHKO everybody. Alright, and then the red one I believe is to the gym leader. There we go. Alright, Byron, man, I am very under leveled to be taking you on. Your Pokemon are level 53, so actually before I do that, let's make a very quick pit stop now that we've cleared out the path to the gym leader. Yeah, because I would just kind of get dog walked otherwise. Not being at level cap and all that. Maybe I should just fight that guy. I mean, free training plus I don't have to overcomplicate going past him every time, but whatever. Alright. Let's fly to Celestic really quickly. Alright, experience. Should be good to do the 45 one now too, right? Yeah. Now these are Blissies, so we get big XP. Oh wow, even after 6 Blissey, we're still only rocking with 1 level up. Alright, our Pokemon are getting stronger. Ah! I hit 25 by accident. Shoot. It's gonna do nothing for me. A bit little, I guess. Let's do this. Let's get some more levels for the lower level mons, I guess. Porygon should level up pretty quickly. Do I really need to train Venusaur? I mean, we're not going to be using him. I do want to make sure that Wukong and Igneel are of level, though, because they will be two of our biggest assets here. Don't want to overlevel them, right? Our level cap is still 53, but we can still get... Oh, shoot. I'm not going to do that. Alright, Wukong should level up here. Send out Igneel to get the rest of the XP. Should level up after this one. No, after the next one then. Alright, other than them, maybe Krillin, because Krillin does have skill resist plus Yawn and Aura Sphere come in handy. Alright, I think this is good enough. I don't want to, you know, make my team too strong, because then it becomes too easy, but a little quick leveling for us. Alright, fly. Did Mahi take damage just there, too? Or am I tripping? Either way, let's fly to Conolave and heal up just in case. There we go. Alright, cool. I didn't look at Byron's team at all. I don't think I'm going to. I just reloaded the... Whatever. This is the same spot. I meant to save and I accidentally loaded again. Just moving too fast with my fingers here. That's fine. Back to Conolave. What I gotta start doing is I gotta start saving them to like new save states. That way, if I accidentally load, I think it'll just tell me like, oh, there's nothing to, yeah, like nothing will happen if I accidentally load it. Cool, so now I have one save state 1 and 2, so if I accidentally do load instead of save 1, I don't have to retrace my steps again. Alright. Save states are there. Now let's take on Byron. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I'm going to really go in with any expectations. I'll start with Krillin, I guess. So that we can open up with like a Yawn, Protect, maybe even read him. But this has never been a gym battle that has really challenged me, you know, being a fire type specialist. That being said, though, last time I took on Byron was probably when I played Brilliant Diamond. I don't remember if I had overleveled my Infernape then or not. I'm sure it was a little bit, you know, overleveled, so maybe that's why it's never been so hard for me. But yeah, as an Infernape enthusiast, I have never personally feared maybe I shouldn't have started with Krillin, actually, because now all of my... I just made it harder for myself, actually, for literally no reason. Alright, well, gotta stall out these screens now, I guess. And we have rocks. That's great. That's fine. Gyro balls. Yeah, rocks make this a lot more difficult, but yeah, now we have a challenge on our hands, right? We have T-Bolt. Question is, who do I swap into the T-Bolt? You know, I don't have a good T-Bolt resist here. Would have been Zard, but not anymore. go. Krillin would have been great for this too. All right, how about this? Rock and Steel. That was very much predicated on Aggron's horrible special defense stat. Alright, Bastiodon. This one, if I recall, is not like the biggest challenge, but, you know, still not a Pokemon to take lightly. Open up with Toxic, that's fine. Neutral damage with Flash Cannon. Does Mahito take the dub for us? Not quite. Almost, though. Once he stops spamming Protect, then Mahito takes the dub for us. Wait, I'm so confused. How did the it must have crit the first time. Okay. I was going to say, how did the first Flash Cannon do half? And now I'm struggling to do anything with the subsequent ones. Alright, he's going to Protect here, and it's going to be the last thing that he does. This gym battle is over. Full Restore. And that's what I get, to be honest. That is what I get for saying, oh, he's going to Protect. GG's, it's over, man. Either way, nothing that close combat on Infernape can't handle. Mahito grew to level 53. And defeated leader Byron just like that. Yeah, what'd I say? I've never been worried about the Byron fight. And it's not even that Byron's not a good gym leader. It's just, you know, that feeling when your confidence is high and you know your team is pretty set there. But yeah, Byron is down. Got a little bit of more time than I thought this would take in total. Came for Flash Cannon. So I think we'll just head on over to Snowpoint to chase our 7th badge. I believe to up to the 7th badge, I definitely just wanted the wrong one because there should be an elevator that takes you all the way back. Yeah, it's this one. There we go. Go to the badge. Here's our rival. Come with him to the library. Yeah, give me a second. Heal up. Especially because I won't be able to be live again probably for the rest of the week. So. Alright, going here. I believe Professor Rowan is here, right? When we see him? Yep. Oh, Rowan and Dawn. Okay. I guess my Gen 4 memory is a little better than I thought it was. I thought I remembered nothing about this game outside of, you know, the characters and mons. But I think my story memory is not too bad. Oh, okay, this is now where we have to go to all the lakes and stop Team Galactic at those. I remember that. Alright, I'll get started on that. So we go to, I forgot the route name and the lake name, but it's the lake that Azelf is typically at, right? Because Mesbrit is typically at the one that's near where we live. The one near Snowpoint is where Yuxi is. And then, yeah, Azelf is the one that is on the way from Veilstone to Pistoria. Explosion by the lake. You know what kind of kills me? You're like, oh, you know, what was it? Team Galactic didn't need to blow up any of the lakes. Like, at all. You know? At all. What they're looking for is the legendary Pokemon, right? Azelf, Mesbrit, Yuxi. Or however you pronounce their names. They're looking for the 3 legendary Pokemon, Azelf, Mesbrit, Yuxi. Specifically, they need the other gems in the Pokemon's forehead to power what's known as the Red Chain in order to control Dialga, Palkia, or Giratina. But the thing is, right, those caves are very visible and smack dab in the center of the lake and not guarded by anybody at all. Them blowing up the entire lake to get to those caves when there are boats and planes and Pokemon that know surf and fly, that's kind of absurd, right? Like, what are we doing? Yes, look at me. I'm Cyrus, right? My whole plan is to capture the most powerful Pokemon that are out there and destroy the universe and remake it in my own image. but also I just have this burning desire to eliminate the Magikarp population in Sinnoh. Like, that's what I'm getting from this, man. There may be aftershocks. Be alert. I love how he mentioned that, like it's going to like impact the story, you know? That we're going to be like randomly battling and we're going to feel like tremors on the ground. Alright, Lake Valor, that's where we're supposed to go, right? Yeah. Lake Verity, yeah. Cool. Let's head on over to Lake Valor. Let's see what the fastest way to get there is. So it's from Veilstone to Pastoria, right? I'm wondering, is it faster to go to Pastoria? It might be. I think it is faster if we start in Pastoria. Sorry, I was just saving really quickly in case we needed to exit for a second. I don't think I've battled her, and I really don't want to, so if I can avoid that, that would be great. Thank you. This guy's like the random tutor, right? No, that's a footprint guy. I never did learn what he does. What I can do now, though, is I can actually freely surf around these trainers. I don't want to battle them. Yeah, here we go. Valor Lakefront. Can't go here yet. They're doing construction or whatever he says. Oh. Major blackout. Alright. Lake Valor. Let's go beat up some Team Rocket grunts. I think... Is it Saturn that's here? Jupiter? It's not Mars. Mars is the one with the red hair. It's not Mars. I think it's the one with like the horn hair, and I believe that's Saturn. Yeah, because Jupiter has the purple hair with the... Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's take on Team Galactic. That guy just completely snuck past. Might not have as much luck with this one. Yeah, unfortunately not. One Mon, though. Not worried. Really? Attract. You led with Attract on your Perugly. Yeah, attract this. Talking about here, man. Come on. Hey, look at this, man. They just, like, just bombed the entire Magikarp population of the lake for no reason. For no reason. Like, you don't even need to do this to get to the cave that the legendary Pokemon lives inside. Alright, come on. Look up, man. Like, look at that. The cave is right here. The cave is genuinely right here, man. What is their problem? I mean, I know they're an evil team and all, but this is ridiculous. All right, let's, that is Saturn. Let's quickly heal up with the Hyper Potion. I think the only mon to take damage was Porygon, right? Cool, let's take him out. Alakazam carries Energy Ball, right? Let's go Protect. Calm Mind. I kind of wish I hadn't gone Protect. Alright, living a Calm-Minded Psychic is good. Living that even better. No, go up! Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. Surf. Thank God for 3 turns sleep. I keep forgetting to check Blastoise's stats. It has to be special attack detrimental. Rain boosted Surf not KOing. I mean, I know, you know, Calm Mind and all that. But Rain boosted Surf not to it KOing Alakazam, to me, seems a little off. Go. Alright, Rhydon comes out. Fair. Fair. I don't know what else I expected there. Grassnot does take this thing down, though. Toxicroak. Oh, and also, we have a new level cap, too, I'm just realizing. I've been whooping feet under level, man. Come on, talk to me nice. With the Candace split, our new level cap is 56. Cool. I'll probably take that a little bit lighter, just because I feel like it just doesn't make sense to, you know, try too hard for, like, 3 levels. What is it going to use here? I don't know. I feel pretty safe sending out Igneel just in case. Fake out. Sure. Alright, carries Gunk Shot. I'm just trying to scout to see if it carries anything that threatens Mahito and Psychics. Yeah. Sucker Punch, not enough. Cool. Defeated Saturn. That wasn't too bad. But yeah, they already got Azelf. Saying Mars should have gotten the Pokemon at Lake Verity. For those of you who don't know, Lake Verity is Verity the one near us? Yeah, Verity's the one. No. Yes, Verity's the one near our hometown. And then Acuity is the one near Snowpoint. And yeah, this is Valor. Cool. So that is that. I guess we gotta go to Lake Verity now. Let's fly to... Let's go to Sand Gem, because we know that there's a Pokemon Center there. Cool. Hit a quick save state, too. And, of course, I mean, because we're so close to home, right? Because we're so close to home, we gotta stop by Twin Leaf. You know, say what's up to Ma Dukes and all that. Give Mom a hug, right? You know she's been out worried about us. It's only right. It's only right. There we go. See, look, she said she's been worried about it. She's been watching the news, right? So we just check in, just let her know we're okay. Hey, for those of y'all that might be watching this, if you haven't, you know, talked to your mom today, seen her today, just to tell her, you know, I love you and I appreciate you, make sure you do that. All right. Let's see what we got here. Gotta help Dawn. Where is Dawn? Double battle. They're trying to jump me with the doubles. Alright, let's run it. I gotta stop leading with Krillin. Because this is Gen 4. And what that means is that weather is permanent unless otherwise changed. Perfectly accurate. Like, I can't even be mad, right? Perfectly accurate Hurricane. Like, of course, yeah. Maybe try attack on Dustox. Tailwind, that's annoying. I'm not even gonna risk the miss here. Beedrill gets outrage? In what world? What are we talking about? Anyways, well, Professor Rowan's getting held hostage by Team Galactic over there. I'm gonna go say what's up to Mom again, because she can heal us. Cool. Alright, next one. Alright, so one thing I'm not gonna do is lead a Drizzlemon and a Fire-type Pokemon. Go Igneel and Wukong. I wonder though, why can't I just surf around these guys? You know what? Yeah. They thought they were gonna trick me into a battle, into a double battle. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Don, you good, bro? You good, homie? What's going on? I gotta fight Mars by myself. Okay. Sure. Sure. Alright, fighting Mars by ourselves. Let's lock in with Porygon. Oh yeah, good start. Double team don't mean nothing to me. Yeah, Mega don't mean nothing to me. Kangaskhan is faster than Porygon? In what world? Hey, alright. Go. Accuracy lower is good, but I don't think it'll be enough to really give us that extra push we need. What I am willing to do, though, is hit a cool Fake Out. Cool CC. Hey, that accuracy actually, accuracy drop did help, because Hypnosis, base 60 accuracy. No way that was hitting with a 2/3 drop. Or 1/3 drop. Alright, so they also got the legendary Pokemon here. But it's okay, we'll get him back. But what about Gohan? What about Gohan? Now, let's go, we gotta go to Snowpoint, because that's also where we're gonna be for our next gym badge. Let's see, say bye to Mom one more time before we're off. Alright, let's make our way to Snowpoint. Oh, wait, no, fastest way to get there is from Eterna, right? Yeah. I'm looking at it, I'm like, which way again? And then I remembered that it did have that way for us to get straight through Mount Coronet. I'm going to lead with my max repels. 18 should be good enough to get us there. Maybe not on the bike, it's a little hard to control the movements, but... For like straight paths like this, it's perfect. Is this no biking? Yeah, no biking. Yep, and now we should be able to go right here to Route 17. Oh, Maylene, the other gym leader. What's up? That's where she's going. If I use Fly, I can get there instantly, but I'm walking for my training. Well, fly me then! New TM. Let's see what this is for. Focus Blast. Man. Nobody using that. Ain't nobody using that 10% accurate move, bro. That 10% accurate Focus Blast. Ain't nobody using that. It is hailing. Locked into Pedal Dance. Belly Drum. What's to learn? Igneal? Yeah. No, I'm not letting Belly Drum. On a Charizard? Get out of Belly Drum. Are you kidding me? Go. See, I don't know if that's a trainer or an item. It's an item. But I know some of them are going to end up being trainers. Yeah, oh, there's a trainer right there. That's what I get for being greedy. Outspeed, please? No. Should have known we weren't going to outspeed the Crobat. That was a silly dream. That being said, I did all that for an Ultra Ball. What? The good news is we do have a Heal House. Effects wore off. Let's put him back on for a second here. I just stood there and let him challenge me. What was I even trying to do? Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go Igneal. There's no, this guy's an up 3 Snover. Nope, 2 Snover and an Abomasnow. Either way. Continue on this way. Rare candy, nice. What are those ski patterns? Why is he like skiing in a rectangle but also rotating? And why does she have no lights on in the crib? Kiki, what a wonderful nightmare. I hope nobody wakes me up. Thank you, Darkrai. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm gone. Overly gone. Let me speed this up too, so y'all can just see like how overly gone I am. I'm out of there. I'm out of there. But I do know that this game, since it does have all 493 Pokemon in Gen 4, they did include a number of different events for encountering those Pokemon. So I'm sure that that will, you know, come back eventually as the Darkrai encounter method. But for now, let's fight the last few trainers. Making our way over this. Why am I even leading with Porygon, actually? Knowing that, like, everybody that I go up against is either grass or ice type. Flamethrower on Altari. I mean, I can't be mad at it, I guess. Flamethrower on Blissey, I'm a little mad at. That one I can be mad at. Acuity Lakefront. So the rocks are lumpy. Oh, so we have to beat the gym leader before we can stop Team Galactic. That's hilarious, bro. Yeah, they're terrorists terrorizing the entire area. The entire city's shaking because they bombed the nearby lake and they have access to the legendary Pokemon that have, you know, all control over knowledge, willpower, and emotion. But God forbid the strongest trainer in the region does anything about it until he beats the gym badge. Not the strongest. I think at this point Cynthia is probably still stronger than us, as are most Elite Four members. But still, right? Like, what do they want me to do? Here's where we can get Regigigas at some point post-game. Oh, maybe we don't. She did go to Snowpoint Temple. Okay. You won't be allowed in unless you prove your strength. Oh, so they have to beat these people first, and then she lets us in? Yes. Alright, nice little double battle. Shouldn't be too difficult. Gotta be careful. Level cap is 56. I'm already at level 55 with Igneal. My question is, what do they expect me to do then? Like, not battle anybody? I'm already about to push the level cap. Who runs extra sensory Typhlosion? T-Tar. Alright. Of course we're running T-Tar. This guy's low-key annoying me. I gotta get Feraligatr out of there. That's what I have to do. Let's do that, and that should handle it. Last two, right? Yeah. Double protect. Are you proud of yourself for that, Tyranitar? For landing a double protect? Is that like, you said you were testing my strength. Is that how you measure strong trainers? Which ones can land double protect despite what RNG says? So I'm gonna go up in y'all Snowpoint Temple and just do whatever, man. I'm gonna start graffitiing the walls and whatnot. Let me not do that, actually. Respect people's spaces. Let me not even push that as a joke. But yeah, man, you're talking about some gotta test your strength. They must not know who they're talking to. Either way, let's go here. Let's find Candace so that we can convince her to go back to the gym, and then next time we will that way. Welcome back, Burning Tepig. I remember when I was a kid playing this game, all my mons were 62 and I got critical hit by the Tyranitar. I was so mad. Yeah. I'd be tight. I would definitely be tight at that. I'm trying to keep my mons under the level cap because there's this guide here that puts the level cap at 56. However, there's no like hard level cap in game. Like I can still level up past that, you know? So it's like in order to add to the challenge, I would rather not just level up past that. Oh, right, this puzzle. This one is a little annoying. Here we go. Yeah, I would rather not level up past that and just be over-leveled. But, you know, we'll see. We will see. If I can just like beat the gym leader before, you know, I get over leveled. I also, because of that, because there being no hard level cap, I made a rule for myself that that I'm allowed to level up during like the gym battle. So if it's like 56 and I evolve, or I level up to level 57 mid battle, that's all right. But other than that, yeah. All right, that wasn't the way. What if I do that? No, I gotta get into that space. All right, let's start here. Perfect. All right, there, maybe, there, and there we go. All right, cool. Am I here to help Candace? Regigigas is awakening. Put Regigigas back to sleep. We need a little more power, sir. Come help us out. Crazy. Crazy. Mind you, Candace, your folks outside didn't even want to let me in here. So it's kind of crazy that you are now asking me for help with something. But okay. Let alone Regigigas of all things, but okay. Also, did I just watch a 10-year-old, like a 16-year-old gym leader? And I think Candace is young too. I think the collective age of this group is under like 40, right? Did I just watch a bunch of like preteens and young adults physically like barehandedly stop Regigigas? Man, I need a break. I'm calling it a break for the night. All right, but we got the HM. I do have to call it a break anyways, because got some stuff to do this evening. You need the icicle badge to use it. At the gym leader, be waiting inside the gym. Cool. All right. Let's leave this room so I don't mislead anybody into thinking that I'm trying to wake Regigigas or anything. Head back out to Snowpoint. Repulse effects were off. There are wild Pokemon here. It's like Golbats and stuff, right? Or maybe not. Thought there were, no, there are wild Pokemon. Yeah. Literally just Golbats. Golbats and I think some others, but won't worry about that right now. Either way. How many floors is this? There we go. Alright, made it to Snowpoint. And this is the gym. So that will be for next time, though. What's going on, extra? Unfortunately, you joined right as I was getting ready to wrap up. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a stream for today. As always, right, first and foremost, thanks to you guys for showing up, showing out, and showing love. Going out of town tomorrow through Monday, so I get back on Monday. But going out of town, got a wedding and some other stuff that I got to attend, so will not be live until Monday, most likely. I might be able to, so I'm gonna have my personal laptop with me. If I have time / like a space to do so, I'll see if I can get like this ROM onto my personal laptop and stream from there. But if not, which is like most likely gonna be the case, I'll post like clips or some stuff. So I'll go through my most recent streams, find some clips and all that. But yeah. Gonna take a little forced break just because I won't be in front of my computer for a few days, but we'll be right back on Monday. We'll see if we still play Platinum. I mean, this is fun, right, with the challenge and everything, but it is more or less just Pokemon Platinum, right? I can do that kind of on my own time. So I'll also do some research into which game I'm gonna play next. And come Monday, I might just get a start on that too. So I might kind of do it side by side since we're almost done with Platinum already. And it's, you know, not that much different from the base game as opposed to something like a Radical Red. I might do like Platinum Kaizo, Emerald Kaizo, TBD. But I'll have an answer for you guys when I get back. In addition to that, there will be some other clips, like I said. But yeah, that's about it from me. I want to thank you guys again for showing up, showing out, and showing love. Hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your, it's today Tuesday, fantastic rest of your Tuesday. Fantastic rest of your week. And I'll catch y'all next time, man. Peace out.